Okay, this is on the Gallahue job, number 53725, installed on 8/4 by Jason. Scope's pretty big on this job. I'm gonna try to go fast. There's a lot to it. So in the master bedroom upstairs, we are sealing off all the supply air grills in the bathroom, the closet, and the master bedroom. So I just ordered you some duck board, and just cut it to fit in the grills and put it back in, put the grills back on. There is a grill under the cabinet in the bathroom, toe kick. So do what you can with that one. Seal that as well. Okay, so we're putting a Mitsubishi fan coil up in this little cubby. So if you come in the master bedroom, come in the closet, there's this little cubby in here. Okay, so you have this duct here. You're going to have to build a base under here. I measured so my furnace will be the same height as this wood here. So I ordered you two 2x4s. So you're going to have to screw a 2x4 to the wall here and one here, and then make a little pony wall here, and then you can just put the the drain pan on top of that. So put some 2x4 supporters, of course. Okay, so that box needs to be from the floor 12 3/4 up, which is what this box right there is, 12 3/4 up. And then I made your drain pan 30 by 26 drain pan. So if you just make that big enough to support your drain pan, your furnace should fit right inside of it. Okay. Okay. So I'll have to kind of go over, stand back so you can see. Okay, so this closet, I'll just jump out real quick. Okay, if you come in the closet, this is the closet, this is the bathroom, toilet room, and master bedroom. So our furnace will sit here. Our return air will be tight against the wall. It'll come up. Furnace will sit on a 90. Then our filter box. Then I made a little 1-inch piece of duct. I figure that's better than an end cap. I'm really struggling for room here. Anyway, so that 90, then a 90 here, facing forward. Then this is a side view, 90, canvas, piece of duct, and a 90. So I plan on it coming up the wall, 90, and then 90 here. And the top of the return air is right here, and it'll go down to here. And it'll stop right here, 18 inches. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. So in here, the wall, this is the mezzanine area right here. So obviously we're going to have to cut the 2x4s as needed. So all this return air needs to be ducted. You can't just pan it and things like that. It all has to be ducted and sealed for the O2 system. Anyway, so out of the back here, I made you a fitting. Which so just to give you an idea, so this fitting here, this fitting right here is actually the end cap of this 90. So off of here, I'll draw little things so you know how that goes. Okay, I'll give you an idea. So this one goes to the mezzanine, which is right here. So I have a 8x16 to a 6x, it's supposed to be a 10x24. To a 10x24. 8x16 to 10x24. And you're going to put a 24x10 sidewall grill. So the floor is right here. So, you know, just do it up enough. I offset it up 2 inches. So, and I made it just small enough that it could go in between the wall here, because you have other things going on here. Okay, so you have the return here, and then the supply will be here. 18 to wherever I marked it here. Okay, so on the back of here as well, you're going to put a sleeve in here. Where is that sleeve? Oh, the sleeve right here. It's kind of drawn weird, sorry. But this sleeve, where'd it go? Sorry, there's a lot going on here. This sleeve right here is the one that comes off the bottom here. This top one goes to the mezzanine. Okay, so this 5.5 inch sleeve at 18 by 10. And that'll bring you through here, and your top is hopefully flat against the ceiling. Then you have 18 by 10 duct that goes to 45, to 45, and then an end cap. Okay, so that's what this is, this return air. So this is a sleeve, 5.5 inch sleeve. And this duct should be 1 inch from the wall. It doesn't matter if you're tied against the wall, but all my measurements are made for it to be 1 inch from this wall, all the way around. There's measurement on that. Okay, well, I'll have to get that measurement on that. Okay, so end cap. Then out of the bottom, I'm going to put a starting collar. And this actually is straight with the collar coming out the back. I have to draw that 90 different. But this is we're gonna put a 14 by 14 return air grill on the other side here above the baseboard. So flat 14 by 14 grill here. Oh, and the mezzanine. You can see the mezzanine up here. So back there is where that return air grill is going to be. Baseboard grill back there. Your line set you're going to run up in the back corner of the mezzanine and then go out, kind of above the bathroom window, and then run line hide outside over, and I'll show you later, and then down the outside wall with line hide. So guessing you'll want more than 50 feet of line set. So hopefully you have like 100. Anyway, so that's it on the return air, the 2 returns. On the supply, I just have a 90 coming right off the top. And that should be about 1 inch from the ceiling because the ceiling slopes down, so it should be, I'll get you to about right here. And then you're gonna 90 and come over here, and you have a fitting here. Anyway, duct as it shows, you have a 90 here, and then a 90 here going through the wall. So you should have about 1 inch between this duct and this duct. And ignore this, that was from before. I've measured this a few different ways and that didn't work. So ignore all those marks. But supply, so yeah, so this is a side view. 90 canvas, piece of duct, a 90, and then a 90 12-inch piece to bring you through the wall. And this supply, this is the closet. Whoops. This way is the closet. So coming out, you have this, and then you have a starting collar to a 6x12 sidewall register. So starting collar and a little piece of duct. And it'll be just coming off the side of that over the bathroom closet door. And then, so 45, piece of duct, a 90 piece of duct. Off here, you have a starting collar and a piece of duct. So keep in mind your return air is coming right here. And I went so far out because right there they ran these tubings for their O2 system right when we need to go. So I came out 24 inches from this wall, I believe, with the duct was my measurement. And I'm just going to write that down so you know. 24 to wall. Okay. Okay, so then then you have a reducer and an offset. And then that one will go to a, so these are both 8x14s. Oops, I wrote 8x12. That's an 8x14. 8x14. Okay, and then just a 4x10 sleeve right out the side in the bathroom. So let me jump down and show you that. So you can see our ducts coming through here, and I offset it this way so we miss this sprinkler and get it closer to the wall. So I offset 24 inches. Then in here, we just have it coming, and I have it coming right past this stud here. So you can see that the O2 guys put all these boxes in here. So we're going to have to put our heat vent right there, one of them, in between those two boxes. So you can see on this side, they put these boxes like right where our heat vents are wanting to be. And I'm not sure what these are, but so we'll have to get a run right here, and then a run right here. And in the bathroom, I just made you a little 2-inch sleeve, so probably just off the side. Okay, so, sorry, this is so menagerie. Okay. Okay, so we got return, got supply. That's done. Let me just go over the notes here real quick. Let's see. Okay, so seal master vent duct board. So you need to build the platform under the furnace. There's no builder or anything here to tell them what to do. So Jamie just said, just have you build it. See, run lines up in the back corner of the mezzanine. I'll walk out there with you where the AC is in a little bit. Make sure you have 100 feet of MC cable and line set. The builder is to provide you with a drain. But I did, we're going to set the unit in a drain pan. And oh yeah, so we're going to need a drain pan overflow switch and a coil overflow safety switch. I'm guessing these have them. And I just gave you some pipe and fittings and a P-trap like normal. I don't know where the drain's going to be yet. Okay, so I went over the supplies and returns already. Okay, so on the AC, the builder is to provide power for it. Hang the unit just above the rock line on the right of the existing air conditioner. Okay. Okay, next is the O2 system here. Okay, so the racks here, I just made you two 15 3/4 by 4 tubes with end caps on them. And I made you this one with an end cap. And I'll make an end cap here too, just in case. but we need to get 6-inch round off of here. So I'll make you a 4 by 15 3/4 to 6-inch round to come off the top. If you need to 90, so you can put the fans in and then go through the wall. I'm not quite sure what these fans look like to tell you, so you can put it there, or you can put the end cap on it and just tie these ducks into it and then come off the side of it to round if you wanted. And then do whatever you need to. Okay, so on the other side of this is a garage. So our exhaust, you know, obviously will be in the duct. We'll go to 6-inch round and our fan and punch through. The other 6-inch round will be the supply. It'll come in and it'll go to our fan and heater combo. And then Jamie just said to put a 6-inch drip cap on it with some bug screen on it. And it'll just keep this area from freezing up here, I guess. Okay, so let's run downstairs. And I'll show you the AC and all the other stuff. Okay, so looks like this duct needs to be installed on 8.3 by Jason, just for so they can continue working on the ozone. But let's go outside. Oops. Wrong way. Okay. So in this garage, you can see the peak of our cubby here. So we're going to come out here with our two 6-inch rounds and come over here and just go over as needed sidewall. I'll give you two 4-inch aluminum dryer vents, which will, so just 90 is needed to get there. You can see those flues right there, and there's a gas meter like over here somewhere. There's an electrical panel right in this corner here. So we don't want to be right in that corner. We want to be away from the electrical panel so we don't hit any wires. So, you know, over in the middle area there. But we're just going to put two sidewalls, so probably one right here and one right there. The builder wants them on the flat wood, so you know, so make that accordingly. So the intake, we'll take the flapper out of it and put some screen there. Okay. Okay. So this is the bathroom window up here. So we're going to come out with our line set above the window here. Run the line set all the way over here. You can see this air conditioner. So our new Mitsubishi will be hung on the wall over on the right side of this air conditioner. So you're going to run line height over these windows, then all the way down to our AC unit. Builder is to provide power with a 25 amp breaker. And let's go around the other way. While I'm out here, I'm going to show you the other flues for the water heater. So the existing flue for the existing water heater is right there, and the combustion air is right there. So keep that in mind. We're going to be putting in 2 crossover water heaters, so we can utilize the combustion air if we want, because we won't need it, but I'll show you inside what's going on there. Okay, so in the garage on the east, I believe, or on the east, but they have this fur out right here. That's where the flues come up and then they go out, the flue and the combustion air for that. Those water heaters. So keep that in mind, that you can cut out, you're going to have to cut out the sheetrock as needed, you know, to run your pipes, your flues out. But the water heater room is right under us. So that just gives you an idea. They're not going to be that difficult, but you will have to cut out the sheetrock to get to them. Going to be putting on 2 3-inch flat terminations there. Okay. Let's go downstairs. I'll show you that room. Okay, down, let's see, 2 flights of stairs. And then this will be our water heater room, right at the top of the 3rd flight of stairs. Okay, so these 2 water heaters we're replacing with crossovers. So the flues, his combustion air goes about 6 feet up and then 90s and goes out. Same with this flue. So, you know, that fur out is just right above here. Okay, so 2 crossover units. So vent 3-inch, I told you about that. Oh, I need to put 4 reducers. I'm guessing these vent out in 2-inch, but give you 4 2x3 reducers just in case. Anyway, so the gas, so you're going to remove this drop. You're going to add a 1-inch by 4-inch and then a 1 by 3/4 T. So then a 3/4 by 48 with the cock. Then a 3/4 by half T with a drip leg, and 3/4 inch flex into your unit. Up this side, you're going to go 22 inches, and then that. You don't need a drip leg on this one because we have one over here. Okay, that's it on the crossovers. If we need power, they do plug in. Oh, that won't work. Well, the builder will provide power. We've got some outlets right there. I don't know how long the cords are, but it's his job to provide the outlets if we can't reach. Okay. So, of course, our new water heaters won't need that combustion air right there. So you can utilize that spot if you need. Okay, so let's go over to the other furnace room in the basement. Go down, take a left, a right, then a right, then a right. Okay, we have two furnaces here. Okay, I labeled them. Furnace 1, closest to the door. I wrote F1 on it, right there. Furnace 2, the one by the outside wall. I wrote F2 on it. So, ductwork. So, on the furnaces, we're going to put the furnace up on a base. Put it in a 4-inch filter box. New drops and starting colors. On the supply, I have starting colors as well. So, on the flues, you're going to have to, I gave you 2 reducers for each of them. Use them or not, but I also gave you 2 3-inch couplings. So you may have to coupling and then cut this and reducer and then just put, whatever you need there. Raising up 6 inches, I'm guessing you're going to have to cut the line set. If you can bend it, more power to you, but I did give you a filter dryer for each of these. The drain, give you an easy trap, and your T's, just a T back in as needed. They do have humidifiers on here, steam humidifiers, so you're going to have to uninstall them and reinstall them as needed. Oh, gas, let's see, I didn't even measure for the gas on these. Okay, I'll have to just give you a gas flex for this one. And then on this one, yeah, I'll just give you a gas flex for that one too. Okay, so, and furnace number 2 is, pretty much the same, just different. Okay, I believe that's it. Thank you.